I've heard this quote once of someone say, lazy people do little but thinks they are doing a lot. But people who are doing a lot thinks they are doing little. Someone in the comment section asked me, how do you learn how to trust yourself? And I feel like there's no right answer for that because I'm struggling with the same question myself, to be honest. We're all humans and we're all going through a path of life, and we learn how to live in our body and trust ourselves through experiences. So I feel like the only way that you can learn how to trust yourself is really put yourself in the experience. And whenever you try new things that you've never met yourself in these situations, you learn about yourself and you learn your capabilities. And when you get to that point, you understand, okay, this I'm capable, this I'm not capable of doing. That's how you really learn how to trust yourself. There's no really, okay, so I'm gonna let myself think I can do that, but then you cannot because you've never experienced it. You've never been in this situation before. And I feel like if you're not willing to put yourself in that position, you will never know how to get through it, how to learn to get to know yourself. 1 month ago, I took my stuff, I packed my bags, and I moved to Marbella because I wanted to know if I'm capable. And I signed up to that school, and I remember I was all alone, and there was a problem because I had an issue with the householder that he was basically lying to me and stole my money and ran away with that. And I was in the street after 7 hours on the road to Marbella, from Madrid to Marbella. I was completely lost, and I had no battery on my phone. I had a big suitcase because I was planning to move there for like 3 months. I was all alone. I had no capability to stress whatsoever because I had to react fast. Back when I was home, I couldn't think to myself, okay, if this and this happen, if something gets fucked, I'll know how to handle it. But that's not true because until I was in that situation, I knew how to handle that situation. And what happened is I was going around for like half an hour, I think. Me and my suitcase and all of my stuff and my bag, I just started walking on the street, and I just passed hostel by hostel asking the hostel owners there if they have a place for me for the night because I had no place to go. I was literally on the street on my own, and the householder was just, he was turning off his phone and he disappeared. So I had no really place to go. So I had to figure out how to manage that situation. And if I wouldn't had the patience and the open mindset to understand, okay, right now I'm here, I have to figure it out, I'm on my own, nobody's going to rescue me, I have to take care of myself. If I didn't have that, I would have cried, I would have been anxious, I would want to go home, I would take a flight, go back home, but I didn't. I was just handling situation, and that's really how you know how you can trust yourself. I know some stuff in life are big surprise for us, but you never know what life's gonna put you through, and until you're in the situation, you'll never know what's gonna happen. So that's really like, I feel like that's really like the only way to get to know yourself. While you get to know yourself, you start trusting yourself. That's really it. That simple. I can say right now I'm feeling stuck in the same thought that I'm not trusting myself enough, but I am trying to bring it out to my life, believing that I am capable and that I am able to trust myself, even though I don't know what's going to happen with me. And I feel like right now in my life, I'm crossing paths with a lot of thoughts about what's going to happen with my future. And I don't know Like, we're all humans. I'm feeling anxious and misunderstood and confused a lot. But if I won't try and push myself, I will never know. A good warrior falls 7 times, and on the 8th, he is getting up. So you just have to get up and try, you know? In my life, I'm going through a lot of struggle with me being anxious out of not knowing what are my capabilities. And I feel like I'm going through the same thing. So like, your question came directly, like, on time. I don't know. I guess we'll just have to learn. And the second thing I feel like is learning from past experiences. If you felt in some experiences that your instincts are telling you, no, I don't want to do that, I don't want to be here, I don't want to anything. So you have to remember that and be your own parent and say, okay, I'm not fitting in. I might as well let go. And when you put yourself in that first place, you start appreciating yourself. You learn how to trust yourself by knowing what's good for you and what's not good for you. Because you value yourself. You appreciate yourself. You know what you are. I just want to say that I've been struggling with anxiety and depression for the longest time. And that's a great example for learning how to trust yourself, because when you see it coming, you already know when it's going to come. So then you know how to treat yourself in that situation and what is your mission and what you're supposed to do for that not to happen again. So I feel like, really, like, when you want to trust yourself, you just learn from past experiences and you just try new stuff. You just put yourself out there. That's really it. That being said, I want to thank you all guys for watching my video. I really like when you guys support me and ask me questions, because I'm really not used to it. It's very new to me and I like what I'm doing. I really like to be an impact and leave something to other people, because I feel like it makes an effect, and I don't want to help and share my point of view and the way that I experience stuff and how I handle them. So I feel like I have a lot to give to the table. So I'll just, like, more overall, like, I like to be a friend, so I like to talk. So I'm just glad. So thank you so much.